Good morning. My name is Caroline Richard, and I am one of the 3 Richard children. I go to Ursuline Academy, and I am a senior. And if you haven't seen me at the youth house, you've probably seen me and the rest of my family sitting right over there. Hi, Mom. Although I spend a lot of time here at PHPC, which, don't get me wrong, is a wonderful place to be, I have definitely had dark moments in my faith journey that have left me with sighs too deep for words, as the scripture so elegantly states. I am confident that almost every single person in this sanctuary this morning has experienced a time of pressure affiliated with their faith. Whether that be pressure to get to church on time, pressure to pray a certain way, or pressure to fit into the standards of the church, insecurity in our faith lives is extremely prevalent, even if it's not talked about. As I'm sure we can all relate, the pandemic has changed the trajectory of all of our lives in a major way. For me personally, the pandemic left me in a dark place with my faith journey, or lack thereof. As the months of the pandemic lingered on, my anger, anxiety, and sadness increased. I was heartbroken and confused on why a God so almighty and so powerful would let such a tragic event kill so many innocent people. Consequently, the negative feelings interfered with my general well-being, and my mental health suffered as a result. Through these dark moments, I felt a complete absence of God and an absence of any positive aspects in my life. Everything was hard, and waking up on a Sunday morning at 7:30 in the morning was near impossible. In my depressive state, I thought God was a chore. I thought that praying was a chore, and even going to youth group was a chore. I wish that in those moments I had known about Romans 8, because now, as a happier and more energetic and very busy high school senior, I know that God takes all parts of me as a prayer. Whether that be doing the dishes at home, doing my math homework, or taking my dog on a walk. A few weeks ago, the senior class spent time with Reverend Matthew on the porch of the youth house to talk about ideas considering the verse we chose for this worship service. He said something during our conversation that completely changed my perspective of God. The phrase was, "fall into Christ." I believe that Christ is not something we should have to climb up towards. We should be able to fall into Christ and have him accept us completely as we are in his loving embrace. By viewing God as an all-accepting being who takes all of ourselves just as we are, I was able to fall into Christ. My hope for all of you today, as you sit through the rest of this service, is to fall into Christ, no matter what that looks like. Even through your sighs, through your aching groans, and even silence, God accepts you as a walking prayer. Thank you.